The excuse goose.
The excuse goose?
Goose. If you guys had a goose, it could come in.
We don't have the budget for these type of graphics.
Sorry.
Yeah, we couldn't afford beans today.
We couldn't make beans as day rate. Wowie zowie, we're back.
Hey, I'm Grace.
I'm Mamrie, and today this might get excused.
And excuse us for cutting right to the chase, because we got the one and only Hannah Hart with us today.
Oh, hey, we did it.
Wow.
Oh, man. Thank you. I really went all in on that pop-up.
You really came up like Michelle and that Destiny's Child, that Beyonce halftime show when they shot up to reunite Destiny's Child.
That was an extraordinarily specific reference. I thought you were going to say like a jack-in-the-box, like a whack-a-mole. Nope, Michelle from that obscure Destiny's Child performance.
Super Bowl.
You know, I didn't see it.
Hannah is here today, and we are so excited, but the thing is, Hannah was supposed to be here last week.
Yeah.
But she couldn't because...
I threw out my back.
As you can see, it's much better.
Hey.
We were thinking about like what kind of idea we wanted to do with you for an episode, and we realized that we're all pretty much masters of excuses or getting out of things.
Yeah, totally.
We've done it to each other, we've helped each other do it to others, and so we thought, why not talk about it and explore that today?
We've flaked on each other so much that we've had to start saying we've pulled our back out.
Oh, I mean, you know, what's the difference between an excuse and a reason?
You have a great quote about us being flaky.
We're flakier than a Bojangles biscuit.
I mean, I think it's also because we all overcommit, right? And so it's
That's true.
Yeah, worse than flaking is ghosting.
You know what's even ruder than ghosting?
What?
Is when you get like, if you got like ghosted, but then they like occasionally like your Instagrams and stuff.
Ew.
And I think we should call that being haunted.
accurate.
I'm just going to phrase.
Oh my God.
That's
You can
amazing.
hear all the people that work at Urban Dictionary just putting it in right now. You want to hear some fun facts about excuses?
Always.
Definitely do.
Okay.
Yeah, fun facts.
So 28% of respondents admitted to faking it when calling in sick. 29% said they just wanted a day off to relax, which I feel like should be allowed. Why are we like, we're faking it because we're too afraid to say that?
Yeah, I always wonder when people have like a 9 to 5, Monday through Friday job, when do they go to the doctor? Because it's closed on the weekends.
That's the other thing, 21% had a doctor's appointment to attend. 19% said they wanted to catch up on sleep.
All of these sound really valid.
And 11% said bad weather made them want to stay home.
But speaking of taking a mental health day, let's just go ahead and plug your podcast.
What?
Yeah.
Analyze This, the groundbreaking new self-help podcast that just can't help itself. Available now wherever you listen to your podcast, but mostly on iTunes.
I was on an episode recently, and it's super fun. It's very sincere, and it covers issues like in a very like lighthearted way that sometimes are more serious.
And you're co-hosting with your best friend Hannah.
Yep, Hannah
Hence
Gelb.
the Analyze This.
Yeah,
great.
I know. It's such a
It's
good,
a great title.
Such a good title.
I'm pissed I didn't think of
Yeah,
it. To
I know.
be
Well, we gotta
completely
get you
honest.
on, Mamrie. We'll talk about like how to avoid therapy for years.
You just slide out of that womb completely centered and perfect.
Oh.
No, let's get into a game. We've figured that we would test how good we are at getting out of plans with a little something we're calling, Diane?
Excuses.
Excuses.
So these are excuse prompts. These are some sticky situations that we're gonna try and figure out how to get out of. We each have a whiteboard, so once we hear the prompt, we each take some time and write down what our excuse or text or thing that we would send to get out of this prompt would be.
I love it. I also love that these pens, these dry erase markers, say low odor.
We got some smelly ones upstairs. We do, for real.
Your partner's parents are collecting money for a charity whose integrity you question and potentially goes against your personal values. But you want to stay on their good side for the sake of your partner. How do you respond to their request?
Okay.
Everyone else is fine with it? Okay.
All right.
Oh my gosh, you guys, that was the stickiest of situations.
Here we-
That's
yeah.
rough. This is rough stuff.
I'm in the middle of filing my taxes, and so I'll have to wait until later for any added donations. But I'll be at your event and can't wait for your signature key lime pie.
Oh! Wow.
Yeah, I'm wife material.
Damn, Grace. I wrote, while I respect your viewpoints on this topic, I feel until we discuss it further, I have to pass at this time, mainly because I gave all my money to your opponent.
Whoa. Wow.
Okay, that's...
Damn. I said, I'm broke. Spent all my money on fertility treatments to make you some grandkids. Oh. Would love to donate my time instead. Love y'all. That's just a way to push the problem away from me.
Oh
what's this drawing at the end?
This one. Bam. Ready?
Uh-oh.
Your sweet senior neighbor down the street asks you to water their garden while they're gone on vacation. You don't want that kind of pressure, and you've got a lot of things going on. Plants have to be watered at a certain time of day and everything. How do you back out without seeming rude to the elderly?
Okay.
Oh!
Okay, done.
This is really intense.
Okay.
I thought it was gonna be like, you got diarrhea, so you can't make it to the clown fair. Like,
I say to them, I'm allergic to grass, but also most common houseplants.
oh, okay.
and what's that-
Allergies are a great excuse for
Right?
anything.
True, what's this emoji?
That's me holding in a sneeze.
Okay.
I said, sorry, Bonnie, but I must secede from this responsibility, but I hope our friendship blooms. Here's some calcium chews.
I said, sorry, but I'll be camping this weekend, but I can refer you to my lovely, responsible friend Hannah, who will gladly take on that duty.
No, I'm allergic to most common houseplants. I will say though, I did watch my friend's cat this week, and it was a big responsibility.
Is the cat alive?
Yes.
Your cousin is getting married, but it's out of state in Florida. You can totally afford it, and your cousin knows you can, but it's Florida, Tampa, Florida.
Oh, God.
How do you tell your cousin you're not coming to the wedding?
Okay, I'm signing it. Okay.
Okay.
Billy Bob, you know good and well I haven't been allowed back in Florida since the gator at the waterbed store catastrophe. But have fun. Mamrie Hart, P.S. Is there an open bar though?
Oh!
I just responded, I just recently went through a breakup. I will make a scene. I'm emotionally fragile, and I
Yeah.
will break.
Yeah. I said, can't, working.
Money, money, money.
Money.
And that's the genius of having an internet job, is that no one really knows what
you
your
do.
office hours
I'm
are.
like, I can't, I'm working.
I haven't seen
Yeah.
my family in years. Okay, I want to mix it up. Can
Okay.
I mix it up?
Yeah.
I want to have you guys go head to head. Okay.
Okay.
Let's
Wait,
say.
you're just mixing it up by excusing yourself?
Yeah, I want to get out of this round. You're supposed to come with me to my nephew's christening.
Okay, is this our finale one?
Sure, I'm in charge now. Okay. I have my nephew's christening, and you guys said you'd go, but you guys just got offered Lady Gaga front row tickets. So I want you to give me an excuse of why you can't come while secretly peppering it with what you're really doing.
Oh.
Got it.
Makes sense?
Yeah, I'm into it.
Okay, gosh dang it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Do you ever wish you could be a drag queen?
Yes, I'd be cockamamie.
Yeah, I would want to be something like Professor Tumblebottom.
What?
There's not enough like elderly former tap dancing like drag queens.
Okay, Hannah.
Yeah.
How are you gonna get out of my nephew's christening?
I said, rah, rah, oh la la, I've got a swollen jaw, can't go, but consider this my applause.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. If TMJ can't go.
I wrote, Mamrie, he was born that way, and I'm so excited for you. But I tripped walking out of Cafe Gratitude over some paparazzi. Ugh, there was much applause. I was not on the edge of glory, to say the least. Gotta get x-rays, but I hope you and your family have a great time and Just Dance.
Oh, that's really good. Here's my question. Are christenings usually at night?
You don't know how cool my nephew is.
Wait, can I give you guys one?
Okay.
Now I'm pitting you guys against each other.
Okay.
It's Charles and Lady's fake wedding day.
Her two cats.
I would never miss that.
Okay, well, it's Charles. okay. It's Charles's half birthday.
Ugh.
Not his full birthday, it's his half birthday.
Okay.
And I'm throwing a party.
Okay, that's it.
Are you just inviting us? Or is this another round?
Is this a real thing that you're inviting us to?
Potentially. But you guys can't go because you're pitching a project that you're not ready to tell me about. You're gonna be in meetings all day long and have recently signed a NDA. I don't know. Anyway, how do you do it, guys?
Okay.
Okay.
The question. I don't know if him and Lady can get married. It's hard because it's like, are they siblings? Are they lovers? You know, the age gap is there, but like, who am I to judge? You know?
You don't have to fill the space.
Charles.
Okay, I'm done.
Woohoo! Huzzah!
I just said, I can't come, I signed an NDA. We'll explain later. I'm safe, have fun.
Whoa.
I mean, this is all just honest truth.
Yeah, I like
Saying
that.
I'm safe is good.
I'm safe is good.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, your safety is what matters the most.
Yeah.
I want to come, but legally I can't. I will try to find a clause
Oh.
in the contract. That's it for meow.
Oh.
XOXO. P.S. Half beat is a bull. Well, Hannah, thanks so much for coming and making some excuses with us.
Yeah. I'm exhausted from all these excuses.
I know. I'm like, how am I gonna get out of drinks tonight with you guys? I'm all excused out.
But Hannah, where again can they find Analyze This and your YouTube channel and all the fun things?
If you guys want to find me across the board on the internet, I am at Harto, that's Harto. And if you want to check out my new podcast, Analyze This, and listen to Great's episode about cults and stuff.
Yeah. I align Tony Robbins with a cult, sort of.
No, no.
In a very positive way. I like it.
Spoilers. You can check out Analyze This anywhere where you listen to your podcast. And also, they're wearing my shirts.
Yeah. You can get these on Amazon, right?
Yeah, you get these on Amazon, yeah.
Sweet.
It's pretty cool. And this one too, Heart O.
Oh, I get it.
It's cute, right? Thanks for
I'll
having me.
hug you gently.
We'll hug like we don't know each other and it's polite.
I don't know how to do a hug like that.
Now back to your hole.
Bye.
Grace, who do we have a gratitude problem with today?
Today, it's a Polish artist on Facebook, and their handle is at Olukana. I'm not even gonna try to.
tried.
I tried, and I'm sorry. But they made this illustration of us, and you're saying, I wish we looked this good IRL, and I say, I know, right?
Look at our cute little noses.
We look adorable, and she drew us how I think a lot of people wish that we were, without mouths.
No mouths.
No mouths. Thank you so much for this illustration. Remember, if you want to be featured in an upcoming gratitude problem, just tag us in your art on every social media platform, #ThisMightGet.
And in the meantime, please subscribe to our channel and turn on the notifications. We are here every Monday through Friday, hanging out with you, and we promise never to give you an excuse.
Unless sometimes we might, but you will never know, because it's that good.
We're pathological liars.